여러분, 어떻게 해요? 매일 건강하시고, 다른 여러분 응원해요. 계속 건강하시고, 어려워요.
What do you think about the advantage of New Balance running shoes compared with other brands?
So I think these super shoes are made like Nike's, made from Eliud Kipchoge's foot. And maybe they're not designed for normal runners actually. But the New Balance shoe feels more like it's designed for the normal runner. Because I'm heavier, always I feel like I get good responsive cushioning from the ground contact. And then New Balance also do the wide foot. If you have wide feet in other brands, could lead to injuries. I think that's a really good option that New Balance provide, the 2E.
Many Korean runners have wide feet.
Yeah. And big 종아리, 큰 종아리, Korean runner.
Me too.
Yeah. So, it's just so big.
Yeah, usually speak.
It's good, I think.
So did you try other racing shoes like Alpha Fly or?
Yeah, before, so I had like the Alpha 1, I had the Adidas Pro.
What is the best shoes you think, except New Balance?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the original Alpha Fly. So the one.
Alpha Fly 1.
From what I've read, the designer of that, maybe they did the perfect job. So then the Alpha Fly 2 and the 3 is, it's getting a lot more different opinions. The Alpha Fly 1, I think, is still one of the best for me.
It's good. Nice answer.
Yeah, but they don't sell it anymore. So
yeah.
And many runners I know all say the same thing. Like, the Alpha Fly 1 is the shoe.
명품이다. As far as I know, you started running after watching a marathon while traveling to Korea. So what does running mean in your life nowadays?
So when I was a child, I played football, soccer. So that was always my passion. In Korea, I started running, and then from that first race was Kimjae half marathon. I was running way too fast at the start, and then towards the end I was dead, walking and jogging and walking. But after I can do better.
So the running is most important thing in your life?
Running has to be a balance, I think. I love it. It's important. But family and wife first, then your job second, and then your hobby should always be third. I remember Paula Radcliffe said, like, you're always juggling, but you can only really juggle 3 things. So when you add in friends and you add in other hobbies, something has to fall. So 3 things. So should be family, work, and then running for me.
So do you have any other hobbies except running?
I love cycling as well. Obviously football. I watch football a lot. And then just reading, I think, is good for the mind.
Reading what kind of?
For me, for pleasure, running, books, autobiographies. I do a book club with my mother and grandmother. Since COVID, we did a book club, so the books are all different.
Book club with your family?
Yeah. So we do maybe 4 or 5 books in a year together, and then just chat on Zoom. I use my Zoom.
Very good.
Yeah, so it's a nice way to connect with my mom and grandmother without usual talking. Actually, it's fun. It's really nice.
Wow. As a runner who is serious about running, what do you think when you look at midfoot controversy or carbon running shoes controversies? What do you think about that?
Firstly, the forefoot, midfoot, heel strike. I think if it's comfortable to you and you don't get injured, don't change.
No problem.
No problem.
Yeah.
If you're a heel striker and you are running comfortably and your body feels good, stay. Don't listen to people saying you need to be forefoot to be faster if it's comfortable. I think everybody's different. Some elite runners run very strangely, but they're fast and they're comfortable. So the carbon shoes, I try to only use for races. I don't train too much in carbon shoes.
Oh, so what is your jogging shoes?
So I use this, for New Balance, the 1080.
1080.
So I jog, and then I use the Rebel on the track.
Rebel on the track.
The New Balance Rebel. And then for racing, I'll use the carbon shoes, the RC Elite.
Many recreational runners experience aversion to running or ennui.
Yeah.
Is there a time when you feel it too?
Yeah, of course.
Of
Almost daily.
Daily, yeah.
The hardest thing is usually putting on your shoes and going running.
Yeah, right.
Usually after 5 or 10 minutes, you start to feel good. And then when you come home, you feel much better about yourself because, it was cold or it was windy or a lot of rain. But once you do it, you usually feel like you achieve something. It's just your mindset. I try not to look at my phone or go on YouTube because then you can lose your motivation easily. So get dressed.
Get dressed.
Put on your shoes, go outside, walk, and then start running. And
just do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
Right. What do you think is the most effective running reinforcement exercise?
I think there's many things actually. Running is also, I think the mind is important. I think yoga and stretching is important, but I hate that because I'm not good at it. So really, but I know it's important. Sleep is important, very important. I try to sleep usually about 8 hours.
8 hours
in a night.
It's very important to recovery.
Yeah. Your diet. I love chocolate and cereal, but I try not to eat too much of that. And I try to focus on just the Korean diet. 밥, 반찬, jjigae. Eat healthy that way. So I think there's so many things. It's hard to say one would reinforce your running. I think it's combination of diet, sleep, stretch, running.
So you're not good flexibility.
Terrible. I can't cross my legs. I see many Korean people warming up, stretching, and I can't do that.
Because you have long legs.
Maybe so I hate doing it because it hurts. It's painful. But if you want to get better, you need to.
Sometimes you doing half club.
This year I'm trying to do it a little more, but not too much.
Not too much. More squat or lunge?
Yeah, squats, lunges, and then just some simple barbell deadlift, but not heavy weight. Just quite light. Usually 2 times a week.
2 times a week.
Just 15, 20 minutes. Very short.
But to runners, it's enough.
I think so, yeah.
What's the best running training to improve 10K running performance?
10K running, you need to focus on speed.
Yes,
I think. So you're going to need to do 1 kilometer repetitions. So if your goal is 40분, then you need to do those repetitions maybe 3분 50초, a little faster than. So you need to do speed sessions for 10K. For marathon, you need to do more strength, endurance. Tomorrow, I will do 30 kilometer in Hanan. So my plan is 5 kilometer steady, 5 kilometer marathon pace, and then 곱하기 3.
Steady, fast.
Steady, fast. So you need to build the strength. And the last one, 마지막 5km will be 너무 힘들어요.
Have you ever been to hospital because of running injury?
If I'm injured, like your job, you like injured people.
No.
Good for business.
No.
This time last year, I had Achilles pain, really sharp pain when I was in the UK. I was running up a hill and just
you heard that?
Yeah, I could just feel. So that was about 5 to 6 weeks I couldn't run.
Yeah.
I was getting shock therapy and but once this leg was okay, then my right leg got painful because always I was running on that. So the Achilles last year was quite difficult to manage.
Really? So six weeks last.
Yeah, but I was swimming, I was cycling, I was trying to keep fit.
To be honest, what do you feel foreigners be excluded from the awards in Seoul Marathon?
Honestly, it doesn't bother me, that part. I'm a little frustrated with is sub-3 Korean category start before A group. That's okay. I think if they could just have two sides, the sub-3 Korean and then A group here and go together, that's fine, I think. But having A group delayed 3 minutes, it was. And then for A group, we have to run past so many of those sub-3 guys are actually quite older now. So my course is in, out, in, out. It was about 5 kilometers before I got kind of clear. So the awards part, it doesn't matter. As a runner, your award is your time. I keep my bibs, but trophies, I'm not bothered about trophies. So I always write the date, the time, my feeling in the race, and then I put them into a folder so I have all my races together. And it's good memories to look back.
Hundreds of bibs.
Not hundreds, maybe I think last time it was about 80 I have. So that's my reward.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really wish Seoul Dongha Marathon would just let A group and sub-3 start together. Just that's my only disappointment.
So do you have any thoughts, 귀화, nationality?
Oh, right. 기와. Oh, right. No, I wouldn't do that. Obviously, I love living in Korea and I want to continue living here. But I also love my parents and my hometown.
Of course,
and that's where I was born and raised, and this is where I live. That's the beauty of the world, I think, is we can travel and live together anywhere, but my nationality is British. So
you're an Englishman in Jeonju.
we'll say a Scottishman. In Scotland, we're proud of our little country. So
Really? You're not an Englishman?
I'm not an Englishman. No, I'm a Scottishman living in Jeonju, as Sting would say.
Oh, okay. So your Insta ID is bibimbap runner.
Yeah,
Because you live in Jeonju or you love bibimbap?
both. Yeah, bibimbap's my favorite Korean food, especially like the dolsopbap. So nurumji after is like perfect.
You're really Korean.
I think I'm more Korean than a lot of Korean students I meet. When I see them eating like Western food, don't do that, please. Look at your grandparents. 할머니, 할아버지 건강해요. These days, actually, Korean young people, I worry about them because too much phone time, not exercising, now too much Western food influence, too much bread. So sweet in Korea. It's kind of dangerous, I think, a little bit.
그러면은 대회에서 만나면 방해되지 않는 선에서 이렇게 같이 사진도 찍고.
괜찮아요. 좋아요.
That's good.
네.
Okay, let's go.
Nice to meet you. Good conversation. Thank you.
Good, very good. So let's go to have lunch.
Yeah, bibimbap.
Thank you.